It's very clear that our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies and in time may go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay.
No.
I'm taking some ambient video.
But oh my dear, our love is here to stay.
Welcome to this beautiful New England day where we celebrate the wedding of Matt and Marianna. They have chosen people most special to them to witness and celebrate this beginning of a new life together. And today, as we create their marriage, we also create a new bond and a new sense of family, one that will undoubtedly rely on the support of everyone here. If anyone has just cause as to why these two individuals should not be married on this day, it's too late. The wedding's about to happen. True marriage is more than simply joining the bonds of marriage of two people. It is a union of hearts that will live on, forgive each other, and should never grow old. Instead, thrive every day. Marriage is love. Love is a verb. While it is certainly something that you feel for each other, more importantly, it's something that you do for one another. May the two of you always be able to talk things over, confide in one another, laugh with each other, enjoy life together, and never forget to just share moments of quiet and peace when your long days are done. My sincerest wishes for a lifetime of happiness and a home of warmth and understanding, whether that be in New Hampshire or Cheshire. Now, on behalf of both Matt and Marianna, we'd like to acknowledge the fact that this journey in love together is largely based upon the love that they received from their family and friends. So they offer a heartfelt thank you to those in attendance here today, with a special thank you to both moms. Now, the best part of being a wedding official are my pre-ceremony interviews. And when I do them, that's what these two have. The odds that Matt would meet his wife on a random hike by himself in New Hampshire while his brother slept are extremely thin. But that's exactly what happened. He saw a pretty face online, swiped right. Little did he know she had already swiped right on him as well. Their first date, they told me, was typical. Matt made a long drive from Connecticut to New Hampshire to take her to dinner. While she told me that she immediately thought he was handsome, she was more than happy and impressed with the fact that he seemed very nervous around her. But he was this total gentleman, remembered to bring flowers, took care of every minor detail on that date. But by the time the second date was over, Matt knew he never wanted to leave her side ever again. And Marianna had already decided that she wouldn't call him Matt, she'd simply refer to him as my husband. In fact, Matt started spending so much time there, his neighbors here in Connecticut were calling him to come mow his lawn. He was the neighborhood eyesore. And he did. But he was so ready to get back to New Hampshire by the time he got to Cheshire, he realized he had forgot his house keys. in New Hampshire. That's called nervous energy. When I asked her what she loved most about Matt, she said his absolute devotion to his family, especially his mom. She said Matt loves to help, and it doesn't have to be family and friends. He'll help anyone. When I asked Matt the same question, what do you love so much about her? He said she's incredibly smart, evident by the fact that she has a law degree from her home country. She's also an absolute bulldog, was his exact phrase. She doesn't let anyone take advantage of her friends or family. She'll stand up for anyone, and she's usually right. These two are proof that there is no secret to finding love. Oftentimes, love finds you when it knows you're ready. That's clearly the case here. A common mistake happens when people define marriage. Many people will stand before a couple with readings and poems that put marriage in a very particular context. While that may work for some, I simply urge the two of you to make this a continued extension of what you've already built together. When the world feels small, Mari, feel comfortable leading Matt outside of it. And when that world is getting too big, Matt, take her hand, make it smaller, just communicate and do it together. Because what is occurring on this day is you leave here as a family. You're not just pledging these vows to each other, but to your family and friends as well. Continue to make this marriage a reflection of what the two of you already have. Make that the legacy you leave. Before we go into our ring exchange, I do have a favorite poem by a gentleman named Robert Fulham entitled Union. It says, you have known each other from that first glance of acquaintance to this ultimate point of commitment. Over in a car, over a meal, or maybe at one of your hikes. All those sentences that ever began with when you're married, and continue with I will, you will, and we will. Those late night talks that included words like somehow, someday, and just maybe. All of those promises are unspoken matters of your hearts. And all of those common things and more, that's the real process of your wedding. The symbolic vows that you're about to make to one another are a way of saying, you know, all those things that I promised, hoped, and dreamed, well, today is my way of showing you that I meant it, every word. So look at one another and remember your moment in time, because this is your moment. Look into your eyes, but more importantly, look into each other's hearts. Because before this moment, I'm sure you've been many things to one another. Simple acquaintance, friend, companion, dance partner, and even teacher. So I'm sure that you've learned much from each other over these last few years. And now you shall say a few words that take you over a new threshold of life. The things between the two of you would never be the same. Because after these vows, you'll say to the world, this is my husband, and this is my wife. Can I please have the presentation of the rings? Traditionally, the passage to the status of husband and wife is marked with the exchange of rings and vows. The rings are a symbol of an unbroken circle of love. Where love freely given has no beginning and no end. No giver and no receiver. For each of you will be the giver and receiver. These rings serve as the outward and visible sign of an inward and invisible bond that has already united the two of you in love. Your vows will represent promise of partnership, and they are words that only the two of you can make come true. Matt, I would ask you to place the ring you plan on presenting to Mari on her ring finger, not all the way on your finger. Will you, Matthew, take Marianna as your wife to share in your path, as your equal in love, as a mirror to your true self, promising to honor and cherish in good times and bad until death do you part?
I do.
Smart move. Please place Matt's ring on his ring finger. Don't slide it all the way on this yet. Will you, Marianna, take Matthew as your husband to share in your path and as your equal in love, as a mirror to your true self, promising to honor and cherish through good times and bad until death do you part?
I do.
Excellent. As a family, the two of you are charged with creating a home filled with love, with laughter, and compassion for one another. You will promise to work together, knowing that together, this life is about to be far better together than it would have been alone. Today, you've made a choice to share in life's adventures and all of its joys for the rest of your lives. Build dreams together, support each other in times of trouble, and rejoice in those times of happiness. Keep the promise of giving respect, love, and loyalty through all the trials and triumphs of your lives, but there will be several. This is a commitment that is made in love, kept in faith, lived in hope, and made anew every day of your lives. And now that you've exchanged your vows and your rings in the presence of your close family and friends, it is my extreme pleasure to be able to say these words. By the power vested in me by the state of Connecticut, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Matt, kiss your bride. He looks so happy.
Is that what that is? Macaroons?
Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart for me, for me. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight
Come on in.
to my lover's heart for me.
There you go.
Now, I don't mean to bother you, but I'm in distress.
Maybe I'll even take a photo.
There's
Say
danger
something.
of me losing all of my happiness.
Congratulations.
For I love a girl who doesn't know I exist, and this you can fix. So, Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart for me. Nobody but me. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight
The food.
to my lover's
Give a thumbs
heart
up.
for me. Now, Cupid, if your arrow make a love strong for me, I promise I will love her until eternity. I know between the two of us, her heart we can steal. Help me if you will. So, Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart for me. That song. Since it costs a lot to win and even more to lose, you and me about to spend some time, season to choose. Goes to show you don't ever know. Watch each card you play and you play it slow. Wait until that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down, oh no. I've been gambling hereabouts for 10 good solid years. If I told you all that went down, it would burn both of your ears. Goes to show you don't ever know. Watch each card you play and you play it slow. Wait until that deal comes round.
58 pounds.
She'll be the only one to go right back. Like, we had like a group chat, like, England was great. Here's a clip to go
I hate to leave it sitting there. Composing lonesome blues. Goes to show you don't ever know. Watch each card you play and play it slow. Wait until that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down, no, no. Since it costs a lot to win and even more to lose, don't you let that deal go down. Wait until that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait until that deal come round.
Yeah, I know.
So he's in.
Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember I'll always be true. Oh, dance on the floor and around.
People tell me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking your girl's heart. Everybody tell me, be careful who you love. And be careful what you do. Cause a lot of things are true. Really, Jane is not my lover. She's just a girl. Please let I in the world. But the kid is not my song. This is all in the world, but the kid is not my son. For 40 days and for 40 nights, the love is on the side. The roof can't stay where she sings the best. Her seems in glass.
As we dance on the floor and around. Just remember to always think twice.
Don't think twice. They should have put on my baby bright eyes were like mine.
As we dance on the floor and around.
People always tell me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking your girl's heart. Not a super by me, just another super few. It's hard for us to soul as you go into her room. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl. Lazy high in the world. But a kid is not my son. She says I in the world. But a kid is not my son. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl. Lazy high in the world. But the kid Thanks.
Thank you.